Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown! The road to WrestleMania continues through Smackdown tonight. The Lucha Brothers put their newly won WWE Tag Team Championships on the line tonight against former champions the Street Profits in our blockbuster main event. Will Ford and Angelo Dawkins reclaim the gold they lost in last week's triple threat tornado tag, or will Penta and Penta Fenix make their first title defense a successful one? In a high-stakes showdown, Rhea Ripley puts Raquel Rodriguez and their WrestleMania Women's Tag Team Championship opportunity on the line against the dominant Nia Jax. Will Jax seize the chance for herself and Lash Legend, or will Ripley secure the right to challenge Chelsea Green and Piper Niven on the grandest stage? After her brutal assault on Becky Lynch, Giulia is on a warpath, determined to claw her way back into the WWE Women's Championship picture. With Royal Rumble winner Jade Cargill choosing Lynch for WrestleMania, Giulia now looks to make an example out of Michin and force her way into the title conversation.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi makes her way to the ring with a cold, unapologetic glare, still refusing to address Bayley's call-out after that shocking Elimination Chamber outburst. Tonight, all that bottled up frustration seems aimed squarely at B-Fab, as Naomi looks ready to turn this matchup into a statement.
And her opponent, from Canton, Ohio, B-Fab.
B-Fab heads to the ring focused and composed, fully aware that Naomi is coming in with something to prove tonight. She's looking to weather the storm, survive the onslaught, and shock the WWE Universe with a momentum-shifting victory on the main roster. Naomi explodes out of the gate, looking to vent her frustration, but B-Fab stands her ground as both women trade fierce punches in a fiery opening exchange. B-Fab gains the upper hand in the exchange and plants Naomi with a swinging facebuster before going for the cover, but Naomi kicks out emphatically at one. B-Fab tries to bring Naomi back to her feet, but Naomi counters and surges into control with a relentless burst of offense. Naomi takes firm control, methodically breaking B-Fab down with precise and punishing offense. Every strike and hold chips away at B-Fab's resolve as Naomi dictates the pace of the match. B-Fab struggles to regain her footing, clearly on the back foot and searching for any opening to fight back. Naomi stays relentless, keeping the pressure on and leaving her opponent with no room to recover. Naomi hoists B-Fab up and drills her with a thunderous, full Nelson bomb before holding the leg for the pin.
Here is your winner, Naomi.
Naomi dismantles B-Fab and secures the dominant victory exactly as expected. The celebration is cut short as Bayley storms to the ring, demanding answers for Naomi's betrayal, refusing to let this issue die. Naomi stands defiant and silent. Naomi suddenly surprises Bayley, blindsiding her and unleashing a vicious assault out of nowhere. The message is clear. Naomi has no intention of explaining herself, choosing violence over words once again. Naomi leaves Bayley laid out in the ring after a devastating full Nelson bomb.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 185 pounds, representing AAA, Octagon Jr. And his opponent, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 223 pounds, Lexis King.
Representing WWE in this high-stakes cross-promotion showdown, Lexis King struts to the ring brimming with confidence and swagger. Tonight, he looks to outshine Octagon Jr. of AAA and prove he has what it takes to climb the ranks and make a major statement. Lexis King starts aggressively, rounding Octagon Jr. with tight technical holds, methodically slowing the pace. King stays in control early, outmaneuvering Octagon Jr. and asserting his advantage in the opening exchange. King continues to mount the pressure on Octagon Jr. with relentless punishing offense that keeps him on the defensive. Sensing the finish, King stalks his opponent, waits for Octagon Jr. to rise, and nails the coronation before hooking the leg for the pin. Somehow, Octagon Jr. kicks out at 2, shocking King and keeping the match alive. King looks to continue the punishment, but Octagon Jr. slips free. He connects with a coronation of his own and goes for the pin. But King kicks out at 2, refusing to stay down. Octagon Jr. ramps up the pressure with a flurry of high-flying offense that puts King on the back foot. But King counters at the right moment and regains his composure. King regains control of the match, methodically punishing Octagon Jr. and dictating the pace once again. He seizes the opening, delivers another coronation, and hooks the leg for the pin.
Here is your winner, Lexis King.
Lexis King steals the spotlight in this cross-promotional showdown, putting Octagon Jr. away and securing a statement victory for WWE. But King isn't satisfied. He slides out of the ring and grabs a steel chair, looking to inflict even more damage. Suddenly, Dragon Lee charges down to the ring, cutting King off and saving Octagon Jr. from a brutal post-match assault.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Tokyo, Japan. She is the beautiful madness, Giulia.
Giulia storms to the ring with cold intensity, still riding the fallout from her brutal assault on Becky Lynch. With Royal Rumble winner Jade Cargill choosing Lynch for WrestleMania, Giulia is laser-focused on dismantling Mission tonight to force her way back into the championship conversation.
And her opponent. From Fontana, California, Michin.
Michin makes her way to the ring with determination etched across her face, looking to put recent setbacks firmly behind her. Standing across from a surging Giulia, Michin aims to prove she belongs in the same breath as a potential title challenger and stake her own claim to championship contention. Giulia and Michin waste no time, igniting the match with a fierce exchange of punches as both women go toe-to-toe in the center of the ring. Michin starts to take control, building momentum as she outmaneuvers Giulia and dictates the pace of the match. She catches Giulia off guard with a sharp series of offensive bursts, putting her firmly on the defensive. Michin continues to control the match, keeping Giulia grounded with relentless offense. She launches into a cannonball senton and goes for the pin, but Giulia powers out at 2 with incredible resilience. Giulia fires back with renewed intensity, launching a fierce comeback that swings the momentum in her favor. She takes control of the match, dictating the pace and putting Michin on the defensive. Giulia rolls Michin up for a quick pin, but Michin kicks out defiantly at 2. Michin immediately fires back with ferocious offense, refusing to let Giulia build momentum. Michin launches into a springboard moonsault, but Giulia gets her knees up and counters the move. Giulia fights back, hoists Michin up, and drives her down with a Northern Lights bomb before going for the pin.
Here is your winner, Giulia.
Giulia secures the victory, making another emphatic statement in the championship picture. But the moment is short-lived as WWE Women's Champion Becky Lynch storms the ring with a kendo stick in hand, unloading on Giulia in swift payback for the brutal attack 2 weeks ago.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Accompanied to the ring by Ilya Dragunov. From Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds, he is the young OG, Javon Evans.
Javon Evans makes his way to the ring with a determined look, vowing to turn the tables after last week's controversial loss. With Ilya Dragunov by his side, after saving him from a post-match assault, Evans looks ready to settle the score with Stacks once and for all.
And his opponent. From Lowell, Indiana, weighing in at 232 pounds, representing the D'Angelo family, Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
Channing Stacks Lorenzo heads to the ring, brimming with confidence, looking to build on the momentum from last week's victory. He's intent on continuing the punishment, sending a message to Javon Evans about what happens when you go against his family. Stacks comes out firing, looking to overpower Javon Evans and secure another victory over him. Evans quickly counters with his speed and agility, refusing to back down as he takes Stacks off his feet with sharp offense. Evans continues to impress, unleashing a flurry of high-flying and lightning-quick offense that overwhelms Stax. He keeps the pressure on, leaving Stax struggling to keep up with the relentless pace. Evans hits a moonsault, but Stax gets his knees up, hurting Evans instead. Stax fires back, taking Evans down and shifting the momentum in his favor. He targets Evans' legs, looking to neutralize his high-flying arsenal and wear him down. Stax looks in firm control. Evans counters and sweeps him off his feet. Evans launches into a corkscrew moonsault as Stax stumbles back to his feet. Evans follows up with a springboard cutter and goes for the pin.
Here is your winner, Jevon Evans.
Evans secures the win over Stax with an impressive high-impact performance that seals the victory. Ilya Dragunov joins Evans in celebration, but shocks everyone by delivering a low blow, taking Evans down. Dragunov continues his relentless assault on Evans. Evans fights back with determination, struggling to regain his footing and mount a comeback. Evans' efforts prove futile as Dragunov is soon joined by the Dawn and Stax, forming a vicious trio. Together, they overwhelm Evans, launching a coordinated assault that leaves him reeling. The trio stands tall over Evans' fallen body, leaving everyone in the arena full of questions and shock.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the United States Championship. Introducing first. From Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, he is the United States Champion. The prize fighter, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens marches to the ring with the United States Championship in hand, fresh off a successful first title defense against Austin Theory and ready for another fight. After surviving Grayson Waller's failed ambush last week, Owens looks determined not just to retain, but to teach Waller a painful lesson.
And his opponent. From Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 207 pounds, representing A-Town Down Under, Grayson Waller.
Just as Grayson Waller is set to make his entrance, Rusev appears with Waller already laid out, tossing him aside before locking his eyes on Kevin Owens and marching to the ring. Rusev takes Owens down and unloads a barrage of furious strikes, forcing the referee to call off the match. He then locks in the accolade, wrenching it in tight as Owens taps out in agony. What lies ahead for Owens and Rusev after this chaotic confrontation?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Champion. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes makes his way to the ring with unwavering focus, still simmering from that backstage verbal confrontation, and determined to humble the arrogant Logan Paul tonight. With a massive undisputed WWE Championship defense against men's Elimination Chamber winner Drew McIntyre looming, the champion is sending a clear message that he can handle business now without losing sight of the war ahead.
And his opponent. From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the Maverick, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul struts onto the stage with his trademark arrogance, embracing the spotlight after his heated backstage confrontation with Cody Rhodes. Knowing that a victory over the undisputed WWE champion could catapult him straight into title contention, Logan Paul looks supremely confident as he heads to the ring for the biggest opportunity of his career. Cody Rhodes comes out firing, unloading punches to take Logan Paul down early. Rhodes looks to capitalize, but Paul counters mid-lift and drops Cody to halt the momentum. Both competitors lock up, and Cody comes out on top, powering Logan Paul up and slamming him down to the mat. Drew McIntyre begins the mind games ahead of WrestleMania, brazenly stealing the undisputed WWE Championship to send a chilling message to Cody Rhodes. The champion gives chase and manages to catch McIntyre, but the distraction pulls his focus away from the fight at hand. Seizing the opening, Logan Paul strikes at ringside and takes Cody down hard, turning McIntyre's psychological warfare into a costly advantage. Logan Paul locks in a grinding submission to wear Cody down, but Cody powers free and takes Paul down. Cody goes for the pedigree, but Logan Paul powers out and drops him with a hard clothesline. Logan Paul heads to the top and leaps with a frog splash, but Cody gets his knees up, driving the impact back into Paul. Cody capitalizes immediately, dropping Paul to the mat with a bulldog. Cody wastes no time, planting Logan Paul with crossroads and going for the pin to end the match.
Here is your winner, Cody Rhodes.
Despite the earlier distraction from Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes digs deep and powers through to secure the victory in emphatic fashion. The undisputed WWE champion stands tall, proving that even mind games and chaos cannot stop his momentum or shake his dominance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From San Diego, California, she is the irresistible force, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax makes her imposing walk to the ring, laser-focused on the opportunity to hijack the WrestleMania Women's Tag Team Championship match for herself and Lash legend. With Rhea Ripley putting her team's title shot on the line, Jax looks ready to bulldoze her way through this high-stakes showdown and claim the spotlight.
And her opponent. From Adelaide, South Australia, representing the Terror Twins, she is the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley makes her powerful march to the ring, determined to protect Raquel Rodriguez and their WrestleMania Women's Tag Team Championship opportunity. Facing the dominant Nia Jax, Ripley is laser-focused on securing the right to challenge Chelsea Green and Piper Niven on the grandest stage of them all. Rhea Ripley charges before the bell, but Nia Jax evades and quickly takes control of the match. Nia Jax looks to be in firm control, overpowering Rhea Ripley in the early moments. She lifts Ripley up, but Rhea counters and spikes Jax with a DDT to shift the momentum. The match swings back and forth as two of the company's most dominant superstars trade control. Neither woman gives an inch, matching power with power in a relentless battle. Nia Jax showcases her incredible strength, posting Rhea Ripley high above her head with ease. She parades her around the ring before dropping her down hard to the mat. Just as the match heats up, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven storm the ring, attacking both competitors and throwing the contest into complete chaos. The referee is forced to call a no contest.
The following tag team contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Tag Team Championship.
The Lucha Brothers make their electrifying entrance with the WWE Tag Team Championships around their waists as Penta and Fenix prepare for their first title defense in this blockbuster main event. With former champions, the Street Profits, standing in their way, the question now is whether the high-flying brothers can make their reign begin with a statement victory. The Street Profits make their high-energy entrance, with Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins laser-focused on reclaiming the gold they lost in last week's triple threat tornado tag. In this blockbuster main event against the Lucha Brothers, the Street Profits look determined to prove that their championship reign is far from over.
The following tag team contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing first. The challengers. Weighing in at a combined weight of 492 pounds, they are the team of Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, the Street Profits, and their opponents. Weighing in at a combined weight of 370 pounds, they are the team of Penta and Fenix, the Lucha Brothers.
The referee raises the WWE Tag Team Championships high as the highly anticipated clash between the Lucha Brothers and the Street Profits gets underway. Montez Ford and Penta start at a blistering pace, trading lightning-fast exchanges in the opening moments. Both men attempt quick pinfalls, looking to steal the titles early in shocking fashion. Montez Ford takes control, dropping Penta and slowing the pace in his team's favor. He quickly tags in Angelo Dawkins to keep the pressure on and maintain the advantage. Penta has other ideas, firing back and taking the fight to Angelo Dawkins with relentless offense. He drops Dawkins and quickly tags in his brother to keep the momentum on their side. Dawkins finds an opening to counter Fenix and sends him crashing into the corner. He tags in Montez Ford, and the two connect with the Revelation to drop Fenix hard. Ford goes for the cover, but Penta rushes in to break up the pin and keep the match alive. Ford continues the punishment on Fenix, taking him down with a running blockbuster. He then tags in Dawkins to keep the pressure on and continue the assault. Fenix fights back, breaking free and regaining control of the match with his lightning-fast offense. He takes Dawkins down and quickly tags in Penta to keep the momentum going. The brothers combine their efforts, hitting a double super kick that drops Dawkins hard. Penta continues his relentless assault on Dawkins, taking him down with devastating force. He hoists Dawkins up and drives him down hard with the Penta driver. Penta then sends Ford flying off the apron before covering Dawkins for the pin.
Here are your winners, and, still, the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Lucha Brothers.
The Lucha Brothers secure the victory and complete their first successful WWE Tag Team Championship defense. As they celebrate, Motor City Machine Guns make a surprise appearance to congratulate the champions, while clearly staking their claim for the next shot at the gold. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like this video.